And it's like, yeah, I'm cool with her. And then they just shut up. Welcome to the stream, Destiny. How you doing?
This is going to be an interesting episode because what I've been witnessing over the past few days regarding how Tipster is dealing with DestinyFomo, it got me asking a pretty basic question. Is Tipster simping for DestinyFomo? Just a little background on the history between Tipster and I have had I'd like to think we've actually had a mutual respect for each other dating back since when we first bumped into each other, way back with, I believe it was Pat Contry, Pat the NES punk, and we shared a similar history with Pat and how Pat had treated us, and we kind of bonded on that, and I always felt like we were cool with each other, we were good, and didn't really have any issues. I've been on his channel a couple times chatting about various situations that have come up. And then, all of a sudden, with this DestinyFomo situation, I feel like I've kind of gotten thrown under the bus by Tipster, out of nowhere. Now, Tipster does preach this unbiased, holier-than-thou mentality, and it is a little bit frustrating now that I take a step back and look at it for what it is. He's been on the attack on Suzy Lu for the better part of the last couple of months, and his channel has grown rapidly, and more power to him. I am definitely not knocking him for what is working for him. That is awesome. But it is interesting that he takes the stance of going after Suzy Lu repeatedly in the commentary community on the whole. Oggy, Boblax, a few others have been making plenty of Suzy Lu videos over and over. I've had plenty of people ask me to make them, and I'm like, look, I don't watch Suzy Lu. I'm not caught up in the Suzy Lu nonsense. I've heard of it. Tipster's one of the people I've actually listened to regarding the situation. I think it's trashy. It's a horrible thing that what she's doing, and it definitely needs to be handled by YouTube, but that's not for me to really cover because I don't watch her. I don't care about that. What I do care about is the gaming industry and video games and retro gaming. And when somebody like DestinyFomo, which by the way, Destiny, if you watch this video is not about you in particular, in case you're wondering. It's more regarding the circumstances surrounding you right now and how you've kind of put a spell on some people.
What is up? By the way, welcome to the stream. Somebody was asking me about you the other day. It was funny. They were talking shit about you to me, and I was just like, yeah, she's the homie. And then they shut the fuck up. It's funny how that works, how you got these like scumbags that'll just talk shit about someone, and it's like, yeah, I'm cool with her. And then they just shut up. Welcome to the stream, Destiny. How you doing?
Now, I'm not saying that Tipster needs to make videos aggressively against DestinyFomo. If he feels like she's in the right or hasn't done anything wrong or is free to do an OnlyFans and that doesn't bother him, great. But it's a little bit odd the way he's talking about her, talking to her, and in turn, talking about me based off of the reality of what's transpired. I kind of butted heads with Tipster back when the DestinyFomo thing first popped up against Jason with Overthink Gaming and how she false copyright struck him and affected his channel with her nonsense. That was something that I took issue with. And then Tipster came out of nowhere and was like, look, I'm going to be the mediator. I'll be the good guy between you, Jason from Overthink, and DestinyFomo. I'll put you guys together. I'll be in the middle just to make sure that you guys can chat to each other and that we can settle this and resolve it and move on. And then we'll just move on from the situation. It's not a problem anymore. It's kind of weird how Tipster keeps injecting himself in the situation just to be able to keep talking with DestinyFomo. What transpired from that situation back when he first injected himself into it is he put Jason in a precarious position to basically have to be forced to accept the terms and conditions of what was transpiring and allow DestinyFomo to remove the copyright strike and that he would change his video up and do whatever they wanted so that there wouldn't be any issues going forward, as opposed to Tipster taking the stance of, What the hell are you doing false copyright striking a channel? And for the longest time it didn't make any sense to me until recently when I saw how Tipster continues to talk to DestinyFomo behind the scenes. In his Discord, which I have since been booted from, I was a part of it back when I first had a conversation with him regarding something else, but then all of a sudden I'm not in it anymore, which kind of took me by surprise, but whatever, I don't really use Discord that much. I did have somebody message me a screenshot from Tipster's Discord, basically proving what I'm trying to say right now. Travis said, "Dear God, hey Tipster, look what Smash JT posted. Is DestinyFomo the next Suzy Lu?" And then Tipster replied at Travis, "Talking with DestinyFomo right now." Like, why? Why do you have DestinyFomo on speed dial, Tipster? Why is she the first thing you want to talk to when there's a situation here? Travis said, "Okay, good." Tipster said, "This is why I distanced myself from Smash JT. Dude legit took it from criticism to legit harassment." What are you talking about, dude? Like, literally, my video was expressing my concern for YouTube and the situation YouTube is facing with the advertising situation. And you somehow are saying that me making a commentary, which you should be familiar with how commentary channels work, you should know, though, that me talking about this situation is expressing concerns for what it was, and not trying to make more of it than what you're saying I did. I am confused with your stance. Every chance you get, you take DestinyFomo's side, and you will throw anybody by the wayside and make Destiny look like she is the one that can do no wrong.
But yeah, that was really funny because they're like, "Can you see this scummy shit they're doing?" Of course, it was about the OnlyFans, which I find it funny that they came to me to shit on the OnlyFans because I'm literally the one that defended Anissa Joma for doing an OnlyFans. And like I've done public videos about that. We did on my podcast make fun of some of her pictures.
I had another commentary channel hit me up yesterday in DMs and asking me if I wanted to be on their channel. It was Oggy RFC on Twitter, and he was like, "Hey, I want to talk to you about the DestinyFomo thing on my channel. Would you be interested in discussing that?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll talk about it. I respect you. You're a good dude. You're doing your thing on your commentary channel. You're an up and comer. I'll be on your channel and talk about it. I don't have a problem with that. I mean, I've kind of already said my piece and where I stand on it. I feel like I made that pretty clear, but if you want to talk more about it, more than happy to." And then he said, "Okay, cool. We'll do it tonight." And I was like, "All right." So I moved my dinner plans around, got it all set up. And then like 2 or 3 hours later, he hit me up and was like, "Actually, I got a lot of work going on tonight. I got a video that's taking longer to edit, whatever. Can we do it tomorrow?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. I'll just rework my dinner plans, put them back to where they were. Don't worry about it. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll figure out tomorrow too." He's like, "Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna also get Destiny and Tipster on so we can have a full like head on. We can all just face this and talk about it together." And I'm like, "What? Why?" And he's like, "Well, because, you know, I figured we could all talk about this together and figure it out." I'm like, no. Look, I thought we were going to talk about the DestinyFomo situation and you wanted to hear my opinion on why I stand where I am. If Destiny wanted to hit me up and talk to me in DMs, she could have done that, but instead she blocked me and closed me off and then blasted me publicly on Twitter. Didn't really handle that situation professionally, we'll say. She's not very good at handling criticism, but that's been well established. So I was like, no, I'm not going to do a group chat with you and Destiny and Tipster. Why the hell does Tipster need to be there? I mean, this dude, he's been simping for Destiny since day one, and it's finally clear to me that he wants to protect her for whatever reason it is. I don't want to insinuate anything or talk about anyone's personal lives here. I don't give a crap. The point is, on the surface, what it looks like to a bystander is Tipster is simping for Destiny. Otherwise, why the hell does he need to be in this group chat? He talks to Destiny constantly via DMs. He protects her every chance he gets, and then takes the stance of, "I'm not protecting her. I am just trying to do what's right to resolve problems." Really, Tipster? Because you're not doing that for Suzy Lu. Interesting how you pick and choose who you want to be there for. That's interesting to me. But the fact that Tipster wanted to be in on this group chat told me all I needed to know about the entire situation. And Oggy, I know he's a small up-and-comer. He should probably know better when I said, no, I'm not doing that with Tipster there. If Tipster would like to remove himself from the equation, I will go on with you and talk with Destiny there, even though I'd rather not. She already had her chance with me and then blocked me, but whatever, I'll do it just to air it out if that's where her platform can be to talk about it. Okay, I'll do it publicly with her. I got nothing to hide. But there is absolutely no reason for Tipster to be a part of this. And it's funny to me how he continues to inject himself every chance he gets to White Knight for DestinyFomo. Dude, it's pathetic. Like, step away from Destiny. Stop talking to her like you guys are bros and buddies. She is manipulating the entire community. It's clear as day. You should know this, but you can't be impartial when you are privately talking to her all the time, and then you want to protect her when it comes to talking about people's issues and problems and grievances and what the problems we're facing are. You don't need to be there for that. That doesn't involve you. Like, this was clearly, it was something between Destiny and me when she started attacking my family and personal life. That's between Destiny and me. There's no room for Tipster in this, but yet this entire conversation is falling apart because Tipster has to be a part of it. Just ask yourself why you would think Tipster needs to inject himself into this situation other than, hate to say it, simping for DestinyFomo.
Smash, Smash,